Welcome back. Another update in the FixMSF movement. So, as many of you probably know already, there was some communication last week, and the FixMSF movement responded on Saturday to Fox Next Friday 131 January 31st blog. And in the FixMSF movement post or letter, Reddit post, there was a number of things to discuss, basically saying, hey, let's figure this out, let's talk, etc. But we need to see some signs of good faith type thing. Got word that they had seen it, they being Fox Next, and that they were out of work on Monday, but they'd get to it on Tuesday. So today is Tuesday, and it's now 8 o'clock. At least Pacific Standard Time. So, and there's been no response from Fox Next. Thus, the FixMSF movement has another update on Reddit. This time we've got our buddy Shewski posting it, and we're gonna go over this, talk about it a little bit, and just kind of see what the community has to say in this specific thread. So, I encourage, again, civil discourse over this. We are a community of players, and I mean that not as movement, I mean the players of the game. And the players aren't the ones causing any necessary problems. So we should all, recognize that, not fight against each other, or we should fight with each other. And, stand up for what you believe, and don't give anybody a hard time who decides not to stand with you, regardless of what side or thoughts that they have. I think that's something that's important. So if you want to join this campaign/movement, the FixMSF movement, click the link in the Discord below. I'll specifically call it the FixMSF movement/campaign, and I'll provide a link for that. That's where you get your most up-to-date information. We've got a chat in there, some things that we can kind of share as we're working through all of this. And but as soon as we have an update on something, that's where it goes. We typically get it onto Reddit pretty quickly after that, but if you want to be really up to speed, come join us there. We've got the list of alliances. I think we're up to 15,000 plus people who are joined in this movement. So anyway, come be a part of it and play. Let's go check out the Reddit post.
WolverThor.
All right, so right at the top of the Reddit, the Marvel Strike Force Reddit, you see the post here, posted by Shewski an hour ago, which would have been at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So let's check this bad boy out. All right, so the FixMSF movement calls for an immediate spending strike. Hi everyone. After our response to Fox Next last Saturday, they let us know that they had seen it and would be off on Monday. Super Bowl hangover, potentially, who knows, but give them credit for that. You got to give your folks some time off after partying. But they would get into it first thing on Tuesday morning, which is today. We continue to wait for an official response. We want to come to the table and discuss, and we want to see this game better than ever for Fox Next and for players of all types. Here is how every player can help. 1. Effective immediately, we are calling for a full spending strike. Full spending strike. Not just Cyclops, not just some particular offer, no money spending. I'm included in that. I'm not spending anything more, even if it hurts my content. It is what it is. I'll find other ways to be creative with showing stuff. And just figure it out. It's kind of, you have to, when you believe in something and you want something to really be better, sometimes you got to make sacrifices. Second, this will last until we see a substantial sign from Fox Next that they are listening. Our quickest suggested show of good faith is expanded rewards for Ultimate 7 completion at all reward tiers. However, we will be on the lookout for whatever sign they choose. So, the Ultimate 7 completion, the all reward tiers means if you're 30%, 60%, 100%, whatever tier you're at, that they immediately increase those rewards as a sign of, you know what, guys, we get what you're saying. We do want to make this better. We We want some more quality screen time. The stuff that you put into this game, we get it. Here's an immediate thing we're changing right now because we need time to do these other things. We get it. And that's all we're really asking for. Upfront sign of good faith. So that would allow you to do these things that are coming soon. 3, we ask that you keep spreading the word. We want to see this movement grow. This is about creating a win-win for us and for FoxNext. And the more voices that speak as one, the better. And then there's a link to the Discord for the FixMSF movement. And I definitely encourage people to come there, have a civil discourse on it. I've seen plenty of people chat and share their opinions. There's been people in there be like, I bought, and it's like, okay, well, you bought, that's fine. As long as everybody stays civil, it's a good discourse to have with people, why they think certain things are. And, we learn what other different aspects of players want. There might be a certain whale type that wants this in the game, or a certain dolphin type that wants this in the game, or a free-to-play player who says, I want this. And so it's nice to hear people chatting about it. So come join us, have a conversation. If people get a little unruly, say, hey, let's be kind to each other. Again, we're all players in this. We're here because we love Marvel. It's one of the greatest, if not the greatest IP that's out there, in my opinion. We came to this game because we like it. The animations for me are one of the things, like, as soon as I started playing, I was like, this is awesome. And it was the animations. So there's so many great things about this game that people should just, understand that it's a great game. It can be fun, but right now it is too tedious. It's a task, and there's ways to make it better. So anyway, all of that aside, I'm getting so boxy there. Come join the movement. Link in the description below. Link on this Reddit post. I'll also put the link to this Reddit post in the description below. All right, back to the Reddit post. 4, FoxNext is good at conditioning us to spend, and this is true. And I mentioned this about the gambling dynamics and predatory dynamics before. There are reasons like that you feel like you have to buy these things. For your own, I'm going to say it, for your own health and purposes, if you support this movement, do it. Because I think it will be good for you to free yourself of that like ball and chain. Don't feel like you have to buy these things. You don't. There's plenty of things you can do and in this game where you don't have to spend. So I encourage you to do that. If you don't, totally your call, up to you. So be kind to the folks who do choose to spend. Mentioned that earlier. We'd love 100% participation, but we know that's not reasonable. The real cause of the game's problem is not our fellow players. At the core, we want to feel the time we spend in the game is valued. And in a myriad of ways, we don't see that it is. We love this game, this universe, and what FoxNext has created. We look forward to hearing from you soon, FoxNext. So that was an hour. It's already got 100 comments. Let's just kind of browse through some of these. Or actually, before I do, anything I'm going to say is basically going to echo this. Some of the stuff I already said, it echoes this. Written well, very well. Shewski posted it up here. Burns when I cree. Let's check out some of these comments that people got here. Just briefly, I won't read all of them, obviously, but just to get a feel for what the community's responding to this post in the last hour, a little bit over an hour. Someone's talking about here crisis communication, and that this person believes that FoxNext is waiting for this to die and blow over. Okay. Continued public pressure is the only way to drive action. More top of Reddit threads, more content creator videos covering it, more third-party media. They are dragging their feet because they know if they wait long enough, the problem will go away and the movement will die down. Show them otherwise. It's interesting. So that's a really good point. And it's got 69 upvotes. I don't know FoxNext what their plan and intentions are, but this is a great point. Let's just for a second believe that's the case. We should continue to push this. We should continue to push this narrative. I guarantee so many people on this game, if they looked at their screen time on a daily basis of how much they're on this game, it's a lot. So they clearly feel passionate about this. So, I'm going to take JP Scan 3 to heart here. I'm going to push so that, this doesn't die, that we talk about this often, whether it's streams or videos or chats online. And I encourage you guys too, if you support this movement, do this. Don't let it die, and that's That's important. Continue to push and discuss this thing. Continue to bring things up so that we can make this game where we feel that our time in game is valued and worthwhile. The juice has to be worth the squeeze. Done. No more money here. Strike 2, Electric Boogaloo. Very well said. I'm 100% down. Just remove my payment information from my Apple account. The game's lost a lot of heart. Constant ads on every screen. Time to hit him where it hurts. Someone made a joke about where that was. Skipping over that part because it's, yeah, I'll let you freeze there, but that's there's an understandable reason for that item, and I don't want that to convolute necessarily what's happening. I support this message. Again, this message is not just for whales. This is the only way the player base can be heard. Really understand where this message is coming from if you plan to belittle it. MSF has potential to be incredible. So this person's basically just saying, this is about everybody. Make sure you understand what the FixMSF movement is saying before you rip it to shreds for being one thing or another. Not from a top alliance nor well, but I support this. Sign. We stand together with you. I stopped dead with the first boycott. Ain't spend another dime until Fox Next handles their business. I can't think of a better non-MSF things to spend the money on anyway. Double the T4s and orange elite frags at all levels of Ultima 7. Support. All in for sure. Over money out of here. Support this message. No more soon. It's now. Not another cent. I'll take my 10 million gold in my inbox as the sign of good faith. LOL. I'm not sure what that means, but unlimited family support the players community. As a free-to-player, I guess I was already helping the cause. I wonder how good this strike is going. And I want to address that for a second. If you're free-to-play, there is still plenty you can do. And it was addressed in this Reddit post. Spread the message. Tell people. Share what we're trying to do here. It's come up with ideas that you think could help the game. All of these things help. It's not about just being free-to-play. Preach the message. I just want to play the game. Can't even do a battle with the game crashing before it starts. Players, Fox Next, we've come to bargain. That's actually what the content creators used when Fox Next introduced the Red Stars back in the day. You can find a bunch of content creators who collaborated on that. 100% have my support. Anyway, so you get, this is clearly, I could keep scrolling here. It is, everybody's supporting this thing, and this is within an hour. So, again, I support this movement. There are a bunch of people that support this movement. We're 15,000 plus strong. There's a bunch of content creators involved now. We've got 600 alliances. It's just growing by the day. So this movement is really, it's catching fire. You know what I mean? And Fox Next, we hope you're listening. We really want to try to figure something out here. So let's work together to figure something out. Get back to us, please. We want to hear from you. We want to see something that you guys can do, immediately as a sign of good faith. So anyway, until next time, appreciate you guys all stopping by. Have a fantastic day.